Hi viewers, welcome to the Acheron Camunda YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see about the custom Camunda connector that is developed for MongoDB by Acheron. So before moving into the video, let's get to know a bit about me. So I am Hariharan. I am an associate software engineer working in Acheron for the last 1 year. I joined as a fresher in Acheron and I was trained in full stack with the Java, Spring Boot, and for the front end, I was uh, trained with Angular. Currently, I'm working in the Camunda team of Acheron. Okay, moving forward, let's get to know about the connector and what we require for the connector to run properly and as expected. So, before moving to what are the possibilities of our connector, we will be having some requirements. So, that is, we need to have a Camunda desktop modeler installed and the MongoDB custom connector element template should be placed in the appropriate folder for the modeler to render it. And then you should have a Camunda A platform 8 self-managed version. And then we should, since this connector is going to interact with the MongoDB, we should have MongoDB also installed in our system. And then we will move on to configure our connector runtime in order to run the connector in the Camunda. Okay, before seeing a demo of the configuration, let's check what are all the possibilities and what's the power of this connector actually. So in this connector, we will be able to perform the database operations in MongoDB from the Camunda modeler. The functionality supported are given as bullets here, which we will be seeing one by one. So in this video, we are going to concentrate on the create collection functionality. Before moving to this functionality, let's check the connector runtime configuration. We will be able to find the MongoDB connector of Acheron Camunda from the partner connectors page. So from there, we will be having the link to our GitHub repository. Clone this repository and open it in the editor of our choice. So here I'm using STS. Okay. So where I have this entire code that I have cloned from the repository. Okay. So once we have created this, let's first build a package of it actually. So for that we are going to use Maven. So here I'm running it as a Maven build. So I'm building a package now. So I am giving a clean package. And it's loading. Yeah. So here in the console we are able to see first it is performing a clean operation. If there is any previous versions of the package, it will be deleting it, and then it is checking for some changes, and once it sees the changes, it is detecting it and then running the tests. And the tests are succeeded, and then it is building a jar. So now we have created the package of this application. In order to configure the runtime, we have to build an image of this application. So I have created a Docker file, and in the Docker file, I'm giving the code to create an image. Once I create an image, I have to derive a container from that image so that we can run the application. So here for creating a container, I am using a MongoDB connector.yaml file where I am giving the environment variables as per my requirement, and the networks this should be registering on. We can configure this as per your environment setup. Okay, so now let's build a Docker image for this. So I have gone to the root directory and I'm opening the terminal. So first I will give the Docker build command. So once I build this, I will use the Docker compose with the Docker compose.yaml file that we have developed. So I'm doing Docker compose up. So it's creating a MongoDB connector container and it has started. Let's go and check in the containers. So yeah, here now, right, 10 seconds ago. Yeah. So this container is created when as and when we ran that. All the containers in my Camunda platform is also up and running. They are healthy. Okay. So let's go and check the logs of this MongoDB connector. So now it is giving me started the connector runtime application. Now we have configured the runtime. Let's go to Camunda modeler and design a process and try implementing this Camunda MongoDB connector. Okay, so now I have opened my desktop modeler. I am creating a new diagram, BPM Camunda 8 diagram. Over the series of videos, we will be taking the scenario of a ticket booking system for a travel agency. Okay, so here we are having a start event. To this start event, I am appending an activity. Let's click on this activity and configure this activity to a connector. So let's change its type by clicking on the wrench icon and I'm clicking and selecting this connector. So my connector template is now applied and we are able to see it in the right hand side. Okay, let's name this activity as a create collection and I will change this activity name as a create. Okay. And under this operation section, I'm choosing the operation that we need to do now, that is a create collection operation. Once I select this create collection, I am able to see the input mappings that are mandatory to be filled. That is the database name and the collection name. So the database name here, since we are taking the use case of a travel agency, I will give the database name as travels and the collection name I'm giving it as a bus agency. So this is the database name travels and the collection name is a bus agency. And in the output mapping result variable I'm giving it as response and I'm mapping it to a variable result expression as a response. So here we have configured the details and I'm closing this activity with an end event. Okay, now let's name this process as create collection process create collection. Okay, and I will save this. This diagram is ready to be deployed. My ZB is running into 6500, so we are deploying it to the ZB. So I am deploying. So since it's deployed, I am starting the process instance. Okay, let's start the process instance. Let's go and check in the operator. So here I am able to see the process create collection. And on seeing it, I'm getting this response as collection bus agency created successfully. Let's go and check in the MongoDB campus. So I'm connecting to this database. And once I'm connecting to this database, we are able to see that there's a travels and a bus agency. If we want to create another one, let's start another instance of it since it's already deployed. It will deploy and start an instance. Okay, so we have another one instance also. So collection bus agency backup created successfully. Let's go and check up. I'm refreshing it. So I'm able to see the bus agency backup. So this is a demo of the create collection operation. with our Acheron Camunda MongoDB custom connector. We will see the other operations that are listed here one by one in coming videos. If you have any queries or need any clarity on any specific part of this video, please give it in the comment. We will reply back to you. Thanks for watching. Have a look at the description of this video for some useful links regarding this connector and Acheron. Let's meet in another video.